next on the menu of Freya is going to be the entry fragging role, which is one of the most tumultuous role maybe in Counter-Strike. It's very selfless, you put yourself out there a lot.
When we talk about entries, we talk about guys who die a lot, but the sad reality is that usually the elite players in the world all have the best entry stats as well.
Also, a lot of the stuff you do outside of obviously getting the entry frag, like the amount of information you can get beyond that, like how many people were there, if you got traded immediately, was it like 1 or 2 people? What kind of setup did they have? How deep in the bomb site did you even get? Like you're not going to get any credit for, right? Like they're going to see the time when you got the double entry and won the round, but they won't see the time when you might have died, but you actually got like 3 people and you won the round by information, you know?
I have 5 great names on this list. I have Yakinder, I have Nico, Rain, Electronic and Axile. And the amount of probability I give to any of these players to enter a duel and win it. That's it. So you guys have anyone on that list that stand out?
Yakinder for me is such a big conversation because I think he's done something the entry role that I don't think in the history that I've watched the game, I don't think anybody's had such a dominant entry fragger position where they've had #1 player on the team stats entering with a rifle.
Obviously, he was saying about Elige giving up a little bit more space and allowing Yakinder to be able to get into the mix a little bit more. I think that's probably what's impressed me most with him, and the fact that he's kind of, you know, put an out of the dumpster a little bit. Like, props to him.
I would say, for me, both him and Axile also have this like really cool quality, and there are probably more people on that list, but that can sort of like almost play against the tide of the game. So, I mean, it's one thing to be entry fragging when the whole team is in this flow state. It's important to be able to do it like when the game is kind of not, like you're actually having like a really tough first half, and now second half rolls around and like it's you have to be the engine to like build the whole thing.
Axile or Yakinder or Electronic, Nico, whoever, they will, in a 3 versus 3, entry an area. And it's by the rules of the game, it's not going to be counted as an entry, but that's what they're going to do. They're going to take space, they're going to single out, they're going to destructure a bomb site, go in and take the duel and win it. There's a name I think I would like to talk about is Rain, and I think he is selfless almost to a fault. He will take all the space that the team requires from him to take, but also he will be absolutely shredded.
Since the major has so much weight, like you end up forgetting someone like Nico, but
Absolutely.
I mean the amount of games that we've seen in the past where Nico like determined to just try and win a game on his own, and he does it by showing up and winning every opening like fight that he can get.
Shout out to Electronic on that list. Like, man, what an adaptation he's had to have this year. Like, and doing a stellar job. Yeah, right?
That was Lisbon.
Yeah, Lisbon.
Right?
Yeah,
Lisbon.
that was
But I
crazy.
think from that point on, it's been downward. From Lisbon, which is a bit of an issue. I think they need Electronic to be the Lisbon Electronic. It's probably too big of an asking for him to be both the IGL and at the same time deliver this kind of Counter-Strike.
Not everyone can be like Jam.
And even like the Axile case, I feel like his numbers have been incredible. But where are the trophies? That bothers me. Like, why is he not winning? There's no one better than Shiro and Axile put them together. You can add whoever duo you want from any team, there's no one better.